Say. JaVale McGee. They got the nigga at the 95. Ow. Mike can get one pack. What pack was that? I know you don't say it. Pink Diamond cards available until. Okay. Give me something for it. Nope. I guess I already got him. Just sell him. And don't care. Yeah, I can get this one. We'll say they're gonna give me something weak. Oh, they gave me a Rudy Gay. Alright. I got what? 4 more games? Alright. Hold on. I'm back. Oh, God. Why is their overall so weak? He must got a sorry bench.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan.
Sure.
We've got Baltimore taking on Miami. Now here's Walker.
And see, Ben Simmons can't shoot.
Simmons left side. 6 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. Simmons got his team on the board to start the game for Miami. And Ben Simmons, who missed the first season in the NBA with a
James Green, the whackhead, give it to him early.
And you knew he'd be a special kind of player after being taken
start the game
first
off
overall. But he is so unique in how great of a player he is. His ability to command attention on offense without having a great outside shot really is something you just don't see in today's NBA.
So give him that jumper.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Horry's got his first 3 points of the game.
The underrated vision of Holiday.
I know.
I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Back to James.
That's a bad pass.
Oh, and here comes Arenas all alone.
Get him,
Yo! Jammed by Arenas.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Pass to Ori. Towns up top.
Likes that work.
Miami grabs the miss.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you.
Oh, give me that.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
James outside. The kick out to Towns. Lock at 6. And LeBron throws it down.
The king, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
Defense, man.
Pass to Bailey. And that one, good.
They already got into a nice flow. 4 for 5 from the field.
Bruising like, darn. This nigga don't never get this much clock.
LeBron outside. Towns down low. That one falls. Towns has got his first points in this one.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside. And
we there on defense.
Walker with it.
Oh, wow,
and
LeBron. Why did you
up defensively?
come up that
they
far?
are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
And a new group getting ready for Baltimore. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage. Staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
He is not scared of anybody. He knows he can play amongst the big boys, and he showed it.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Pass to Arenas. Three-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Oh, snap.
7 points for Gilbert Arenas. Now here's Adams.
I was
And
giving it
be
to
out of bounds.
God.
Baltimore will
Carl Anthony
retain possession.
Towns.
Just active defensively here, being extremely
Right there,
disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
And Russell gets it to go.
Easy buckets.
And this is why you like size in the backcourt. Russell taking the hit, yet still.
Oh, I thought he missed it.
And good that time.
And good
bad.
setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Outside, Towns. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Adams. 5 to shoot.
He's switching.
Shot from the top of the key. And that one hits back iron. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Miami. 3-point lead.
Jump at the same time.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
3 seconds separate the shot.
Yo, I would say it took me out my whole dunk.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Miami leading by 3. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him. And well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game plan on both sides has been effective early on.
Okay. Bang. Well said.
Oh, inflicting some punishment.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Miami ahead, up by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Too little for LeBron.
No, right off the tip, it was an ambush, pushing the pace every chance they got.
Thank you.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Walker. And there's the foul.
No, how are you reaching?
That's his first foul.
Just play defense.
On defense, Baltimore. It's a 3-point game.
What we need you to do.
Here's Bailey. Wow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And a wide open look for AI.
Wow, I missed it.
No good from outside. Miami leading by 5.
They just did me dirty with that.
Walker's shot is off. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
I lagged
and that one's good. AI.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
And Baltimore calls time here.
Excuse me.
Both teams will make substitutions. Baltimore trails by 4. Harden scanning the floor. And stolen by
Yo, how the f he just rip me like
in
that?
transition, here comes Miami. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half.
That's right. Come on, bro.
Costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
That's stupid.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Miami shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Straight up.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
I'm about to say they keep leaving that man open. They're going to keep lighting you up, cuz.
AI's got a pair of triples in the second now for Baltimore.
That is a 2, bro.
By Bailey.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Harden draws the double.
Right, look at this.
Stolen by Walker. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's an 8-point Miami lead.
Yeah, smart heads-up defense by Walker, setting up the break. He's so good at coming up with those steals without putting himself or his team at risk.
He went too, and then they let him get it.
In transition, here comes Miami.
Oh, wow.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
A lot of basketball comes down to recognizing mismatches and taking advantage of them like he did.
Baltimore shooting their first free throw of the game here.
I don't know who my best player is.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
Rejected by
They
Walker.
just let him block it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second
Just let him blow
quarter
right by him.
basketball.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And stolen
Right,
by
what
Richardson.
is that?
And there's the foul. It'll go.
Why did... Yo, why
That's
is he
foul number
fouling,
2
bro?
for him. Baltimore making a switch here. Got a piece of
Look
it.
at
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Pass to Bailey. And
Come on,
that's
man.
going to be a flagrant foul.
Why are they fouling like that?
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get
Oh, wow.
a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact.
missed it.
The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. We've got 1:48 left to play.
Oh,
in the
my...
second
Because I
quarter.
flicked the stick,
For Miami,
man.
they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Baltimore trails by 10.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
Now, here is Russell. To the paint. James.
Come on, man.
The kick out to Towns.
For real. I should have seen it to the
6
ball.
on the shot clock.
I knew they were...
Pass to DeRozan. Baltimore needs to
Still
get
right
off a
there.
shot here.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It
And it's a foul.
continues to haunt them.
They're doing crazy.
And for LeBron, it's really about the media circus, Greg, that surrounds him when he's a free agent.
And boy, it's hard because his free agency is the story in the NBA. Honestly, maybe the story in sports. The decision he made with this team completely shaped and shifted the outlook of the entire league. All other free agents and teams were just waiting to see what he'd do before the
He won't
dominoes
cut.
start to fall.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
Then he left. I
And
want him to
Baltimore
come up
calls
to the
time
top.
here.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
There's a minute left from the first half of basketball. Clock at 6.
See where they screen at.
Got a hand on it.
Just let him block.
And he's able to get it back. Again, missed by
Looks
Baltimore.
like I had to force that.
Well, this whole period for him is
Move, nigga, move.
you can tell he's starting to
Nigga,
press.
need it.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing
Look at
no
that.
mercy, double-digit lead, and still putting it on him.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing
How
him
about
to
with
get to
13?
the rim.
And Towns drops them
We'll be
both.
back in it.
And
12
among
now.
NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Lets it go from 14. Chapman's shot is off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game
Stayed
clocks.
at 3.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Russell.
I see him. Yo.
James
he's over
outside.
the goddamn computer.
Here is Russell. Holiday inside the line. Misses off the left iron. Here's Chapman. That falls.
He made
Nice
that
feed that
choice.
time from Walker. Chapman's got the lead up to 14 now for Miami. And that does it
thought
for the
they
first
went
half
in.
of play. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to LeBron.
God darn it.
No good on that one.
What a nigga was
Miami
driving.
the other way now. And Holiday has it in the corner.
No! I thought he was driving, bro.
Kicks it out to James.
Well, let's go, LeBron.
Again,
LeBron
missed
broke.
by Baltimore.
A
Oh,
very
get it.
disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts
That should
with
be
nothing
James.
to show for it.
He picked up
From
that,
deep
and he still hit
Arenas.
it.
And again, Miami with the triple.
Man,
Yeah, I
you
should've
have
given
to
it to
honor
LeBron.
the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time
Like, look how I'm getting double.
who's shown
And
the
then when I get double teamed,
consistency
nobody
from
spreads
beyond.
out.
Here is Ori. Rejected by Arenas.
And like, look at this.
They recover
He
it.
came way over there and helped.
Towns gets it to go.
Well, you need to start somewhere.
Oh, okay.
After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Pass to E. Outside for Arenas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Down by
I said
15.
to LeBron. Oh, damn it.
And stolen by Arenas.
The craziest thing is that
In transition,
his
here
defense
comes
is
Miami.
so weak.
And that's
Overall.
classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice.
I mean, got him playing
How
like
about the elevation,
crazy.
Kevin, on the finish.
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And Baltimore calls time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here, hey, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
At the top of the key, Towns. And Kemba Walker
And then he
is
gonna
gonna
foul
pick up
me,
the
bro.
foul.
He gonna guard me then.
Foul number 2 for him. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Thompson. And the rejection by
Yo, this is
Abdul-Jabbar.
crazy.
Yeah, and beyond
Give me
the
that.
obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game.
No, not
Times
to
his
him.
move perfectly to get that shot.
Great open look there. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
Pittman
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Bailey.
But I will say, but I can't get no block.
Rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
I
Outside.
already know who to give it to. Give it to the
One
man.
is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point
Give me that.
tonight.
Oh, that's a steal, bro.
And here is Abdul-Jabbar.
Yo, that's another steal.
Walker
That's
looking for an
messed up.
opening. Down low.
Here we go.
That one's good from the corner. Walker's got his second basket.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Got a hand on it. And they get it back.
Try it again.
Here's Towns. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Miami leading by 15.
Tipped it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. .152 left
How
in
you
the
do
third
that?
quarter. No good from Arenas.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's
Hey,
going to be looking for that
should've
same
dunked it.
shot again.
Right on his head.
And just showing great vision there. Russell surveys
God
the floor and whips it to the open
Why
man.
he smacked my man's like that?
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan, one of the handful of NBA players, Steve, who bravely spoke out about mental health and how it impacts them personally.
Yeah, had a great column in
Yeah,
which
that's
he
good,
talked
D.
about his depression and anxiety. Never easy for a star athlete or anyone to be so frank about that kind of subject. Takes a lot of courage to do that, and DeRozan was rightfully applauded for his honesty.
They don't throw the ball over the head or nothing. They just throw it right to
him. On
him.
the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
AI outside. Towns with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Towns with the bucket.
You know if he guard me, he gonna get killed.
He's been locked in
don't
all
reach.
Quarter. Really finding his
reaching not that high.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. AI can't hit. Miami leading by 17. And the basket by Bailey.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Knocked away.
Like, look at this.
3-second difference between shot clock and game.
And then they said I fouled him after he didn't already dunked it.
How they've been able to maintain that focus.
When you have a huge lead, it's easy to get sloppy on offense. They haven't fallen into that trap.
Yeah, his joint must have been glitched or something. I was looking at his play. I was like,
right side Russell. Pass to AI.
I think all these niggas making me tired.
To halt the run.
Why didn't you go in and dunk
Jabbar
that?
with the block. Here's Bailey. No good there. And so it's Miami cruising into the quarter break with a 20. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
So we got
Miami leading by 22. Marvelous lead.
Gonna come back like that.
It down.
No defense.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace, being patient, great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
Here's Lillard, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
And that's red.
Bangs home the trifecta.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Pass to Ori. The three.
And they did it late.
Simmons pulls it
in. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Back to Walker.
I couldn't turn it.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
This one for three. And Simmons has got the ball here for Miami. Pass to Bailey. He can't get that one. Nice D from DeRozan.
It's like they make me so tired.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Towns. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Creating a size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
There's Walker with the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out to DeRozan. And there's the whistle.
Oh, my.
And when you're in catching mode, you can ill afford these kinds of errors.
I feel like they're getting ahead of themselves. Just need to rein it in. Focus on each individual possession.
Here's Chapman. Fires for three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Pass to Thompson. Baltimore moving that ball around. Three-pointer Lillard. Kept alive. Here's Adams. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, there's no quit in him when it comes to the offensive glass.
And Miami making a change here.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19, already a physical specimen, and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low.
Here's Thompson, following the score by Miami. Here's Lillard, out to Thompson. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the
How
anticipation
did it
to
bounce
affect the
off his
shot.
head?
And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. And plenty of bumping and elbowing inside as ever. Steven Adams strong enough, though, to come out on top of that battle.
Yeah, not shy at all about contact. Grew up the youngest of 18 children. He had to hit above his weight for over a decade. Now he's got the upper hand.
AI outside.
Just jacked it with her.
Pass to Lillard. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Oh, snap.
Well,
Who did
Damian
that?
Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student, plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
Like, look at that. Like, why would you
Instead
go
of
way
spending
over
4
there?
hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. The terrific defender in college, was the 2-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
Not spam too
Thompson
many
outside.
times.
From deep to the inside. Kicks it out to Lillard.
Yeah, his joint must have been glitched or something because they
And oh
defense
boy,
is
a lot of
outrageous.
contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point
just
where
probably
he's
'cause he
now
playing
a
computer
perennial
defense.
all-star candidate.
You got computer do all the work.
You look at the way DeRozan has improved since entering the league. Vastly different player. Came in mostly as a driver and a dunker. Has become a complete shooting guard, and he's a fantastic leader on the offensive end as well.
Why would you leave him? He's not a shooter.
Here's Walker.
And how much longer
So why would you even
are
try
they
to
gonna
help?
keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
I don't understand.
Adams in the
Why?
corner.
You're a shooter. Why would
Lillard
you come
outside.
out?
There's the lob into the Kumbo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans
He's someone right.
appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Excuse me. What time is it? 7:38. Excuse me. Well, it's goddamn cold. Achieved a record of 6 wins, 3 losses. Okay. Okay. I don't even know who that is. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot how you use your tokens. Where is it? Team. I forgot how you use your tokens. Oh yeah, here it is. One away. Yeah, it's my a little bit decent. Let me see. God darn, they jumped to 30. Yeah, AI. Darn. Excuse me. Yeah, Iman. Oh, that's all of it. And I don't think I can do the auction. You must complete all the single game. Okay, hold up, where? I forgot where you can see your stuff. Where's your goals at? I forgot where your goals is. So I can see y'all right here. Yeah. Win a game. Oh, triple threat. Complete. Game. Collect complete. Weekly challenge. Earn 3 stars against a single team. Domination. That's not hard. What's triple threat? I'm sorry, I probably say Clay. That's petty. That's real petty. I was almost there. I gotta play the 76ers. In the stage. That's easy work. Let me go to 21. So he's just gonna keep leaving Clay open. Oh, I was gonna say, you're not supposed to score. Let's say we gotta get crawling again. Good D boy. Oh, his shot still long as I don't know what. Oh, that's a bad pass. He made that joint. Darn, they won't score. I almost say get in there. Oh snap. Can't shoot, can he? I guess he can. I said another one. No. Oh, darn. Little down there, man. Oh, that's a block. Yeah, go ahead, Clay. It's like in that. Are you shooting free throws and stuff? Or no? I can't get under this. There you go. I guess just try this. Got nothing better to do.
AI, glad you're here. I'm Zheng.
Oh, hey, Dung.
I've been assigned to work with you here at Media Day and moving forward during your time with the team. Everybody's waiting for you, so let's get started, please. Stand here and look forward.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just hold on now while we get some headshots.
I'll skip this. Yo, my man face look like that.
I think we've got it. Let's move on quickly. How was your ride here?
It was great, thank you.
Okay, great. Do you need anything? Are you thirsty, hungry?
Oh,
Anything I
no,
can
man,
get you?
I'm all good. Just, excited to get started.
Great. Stand here, please, right over here. We're gonna get a list of your vitals. Stay right there, please. Perfect. Let's keep moving.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. So what's next?
He will be logging your position. Right there, please.
Okay.
Just a few more to go. We'll try to do this as quickly as we can.
Okay, so, what are we looking for here?
Can you please let us know what your game is like?
A game.
Okay, exactly what we needed. Almost done now.
Cool.
Let's continue. Stand right up against the wall there. We're going to measure your height.
Okay.
You're taller than I expected.
Okay.
You still doing fine? Do you need a cup of water or anything?
No, man, I'm all good.
And your
Let's
living
keep moving.
situation is taken care of?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Next station is wait.
Okay.
Okay, one last thing to do. We need your wingspan.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure thing.
You're almost there.
Just, right here?
Yes. Arms up, please. Okay, we have all we need. Simple, right? Please follow me. The team is waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, wait. How does it feel to be so far away from home?
Welcome to NBA 2K TV this week. It's an interactive special, so who's ready to earn some VC?
Here's how it works. We ask the questions, and if you get it right, you get some VC.
Here we go. Chris, I don't need you, so get out of here. First, some all-star questions. Which NBA Slam Dunk Contest contestant took on the 2K TV challenge? Is it Hamidou Diallo, John Collins, Miles Bridges?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here.
I miss you too,
and I'm
Ernie.
really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Yeah, me too. Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
AI, go get him.
The skyline of downtown Toronto really looking wonderful tonight. It's a beautiful evening here on the shores of Lake Ontario. Welcome, everybody, to the day. Now let's end it down.
Thanks very much. Well, unusual.
Thank you for that, David. You think back to when AI made his debut at the end of last season. Just a whirlwind of time for him, guys.
You know, it must have felt like being dropped onto a moving treadmill.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by.
Thanks very much. From one
Hey,
given
see
to
what the
another,
score
you
was.
guys were dominant in that first half, and you have a big lead. But do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like it's...
Okay, David,
Then
much
he got
appreciated.
6
And now
points.
time for halftime, so we'll be
Hold
back
on, we
in just a
winning.
bit to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. And so the
Which of these rising stars have been featured on 2K?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here, too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we've heard from their players, coaches, front office. This team has high hopes entering the regular.
Oh man, come out rolling like that.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA.
Let's get a nice, clean game, huh?
Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony in a pair of... And so it's Toronto with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kawhi Leonard Of course, I'm sure you look at these
Who would he
players,
put in?
evaluate who could make a possible head coach out of the group I'm watching right now. And I'm sure there are a couple players that come to mind for you.
Well, I think when you just talk basketball intellect, one of the first guys that comes to mind is Rajon Rondo. I mean, his insatiable appetite to watch film, to have complete understanding not only of the sets of his own team, but Rajon Rondo, when he's on the defensive end of the floor, as soon as a play is called, he will repeat it and basically tell the teammates, hey, look for this action here. So Rajon Rondo comes to mind. Someone like Andre Iguodala, who also is someone Steve Kerr has referred to as maybe the smartest player he's ever been around. Now, so much more to coaching than just basketball intellect. You've got to be willing to deal with the egos and things, and do these players want to do that? Who knows?
Our fourth. So Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home.
You know, well, I would have loved to do a little bit more out there, but I mean, it's exciting to settle in and get a sense with this team and what they're all about. Fans are amazing, and you know, I hope to get a chance to show them a little bit more what I can do out there.
After college, you spent some time in China and then in the G League. The NBA must feel like a whole new world.
Yeah, in some ways, sure. You know, the scope may be bigger, but the goal's still the same. I'm just going to do my best to help them win any way I can, and I look forward to.
I say April the 1st. It's only 8:07. Hold on, Bubba.
Great. I'll set it up for later this week.
TV. So get those cap breakers and show up here with more 2K TV interactive questions.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
And this just in. Shaquille O'Neal has decided to unretire. He'll be returning to the rap game. Oh, it's April Fool's.
Oh, yeah.
We got him early. We got him.
I was gonna bring out my little iPod.
Yeah.
Because it was old school rap. Get it? iPod.
Yeah.
Or even older. I could have brought out.
I was going to bring out my 8-track.
Yeah, 8-track.
Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Suns in Phoenix. For Phoenix, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. Well, this draft class has produced a lot of strong players, but Shaq, I want your prediction. Who's going to walk away with Rookie of the Year?
Ernie, I don't believe you asked me that question. So far, the way he's played, got to be AI. You could debate rookie eligibility and all that blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
But he's the best new player in the league, period.
That's a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix.
Darn, why is the record so good?
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. But the bad news is there is no basketball. There is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Cleveland is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get
a dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Phoenix ahead, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sport. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first. Bridges, he's checked in for Booker. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Brown comes in for Marquise Chris. Stauskas is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Knight subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. They've got Ayton. Tyler Johnson is out there with Bridges. Then there's Oubre, and it's Warren in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And
Yeah, it was a charge. That's what I saw.
Definitely.
Now it's time for some My Team. How much money was put on the line in the My Team Unlimited Tournament Finals? Was it $10,000, $100,000?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And AI putting up a double-double performance yet again.
AI, have a great game.
The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We're coming to you live from Oakland. We have an interconference affair lined up for you today. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys...
DA, thank you. And by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. Kevin Durant, an MVP, multiple championships, but he continues to add new wrinkles to his game and takes pride in that part of his game.
Yeah, last year was the two-way play in the defense in the first.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So we see...
The My Team Unlimited Tournament Finals took place in which city? Charlotte, San Francisco, New York City, or Atlanta?
Best of 3.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. Nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. A lot of scorers in this rookie class, but I want to talk about one in particular, AI. Shaq, what has most impressed you about him?
Kenny, we've been doing this for a long time, and I was going to do something I never do.
What's that?
Give you a compliment.
Why?
He reminds me of you because he's not playing like a rookie offensively.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the home
ready?
of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. Like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, sitting on a 21 point. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game. The Warriors making a switch here. Jerebko's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Brown comes in for Chris. And Stauskas subbed in for Jetty Osman. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
So I got a certain-sized basketball court in my spot, right? And you know, come over, you know, we can shoot around, play a game, whatever you want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, anytime. Just invite us.
Yeah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Dallas Mavericks. And guys, for the Mavericks, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that can lead to easy buckets in transition. And for Karl Anthony Towns, just last season, GMs voted him the player they'd most like to build a team around. Shaq, I can't think of higher praise than that.
That's because Big Cats is a perfect example of the modern-day center. Can do it all, Ernie, on both ends of the floor.
I really like his game, too.
I agree. He's a terrific scorer on 3 levels, and that's pretty impressive. He can do it on the box, the mid-range, and the 3-ball, Ernie.
Yes,
he has a lot of years left in him. He can make a big impact. I probably would want to start a team with him as well.
Kevin Harlan will have the call. Game's about to start. We'll see y'all later.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. Fans are making some noise here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for their Mavericks. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. You know, Clark, some say slow and steady wins the race. That's been the approach for both of these two teams.
Well, there are a lot of different ways, Kevin, to have success on the basketball court. We like the high-octane up-and-down approach. We've seen that work, but it's also possible for teams to be effective in the half court, taking quality shots, controlling the pace a little more, and high-level execution becomes a premium then.
I think both these coaches know they've got to have the style and speed that fits their lineup, fits the guys they've got on that roster.
Coach to your personnel.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Šarić. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Jones. Now here's Wiggins. And there it is for him.
Hey, it's a simple game. Just take what the defense allows. Wiggins reads it, smooth with the mid-range stroke. Knock it down.
Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Wiggins. Down low. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Left side, Towns. Powell with the steal. To the paint, here's Brunson. Off on the layup. And it's Jones with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Dallas Mavericks, despite having the 3rd worst record in the league, they had the league's highest attendance rate.
Really rabid fan base there, and they also donated quite a few tickets as well to schools, charities, you name it. So that helps when you talk about filling the arena. And quite honestly, it's a good move because kids are the fans of the future.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Now here's Wiggins. Tight defense on him, and that one drops.
Solid interior defense, but Wiggins with the body control to adjust. Nicely done.
Runs in the pass to Kleber. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Wiggins. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his first points of the night.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jones kicks to Towns. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Veronica, Nikyl's partner. Check for you.
Great. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Give me Isaiah Thomas. I already got that nigga. Yo, they gave me Cobra Poop. I said I'll take him. This one. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. That's my fault. They gave me a mellow. I got a lot of people out with contracts. I might get rid of him. His defense better than everything. Let me try this. Let's line up. Yeah, 99 over Blake Griffin. Yeah, why is it doing it? Like, they overalls and stuff is all jacked up. That joint tripping. I seem like my game is like laggy.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's Chicago taking on Baltimore.
Ready?
And it's Chicago to start.
Ow. That's like that big there.
Griffin looking it over. Inside. Nice move. And finished off by Yao.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Griffin with the steal. James, that's a two-pointer. Chicago working now with a new shot clock. Johnson with the bounce pass. That's tipped. 5 to shoot.
Yo.
Fades and shoots. Nice shot by James.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty, that's an 11.
Pulls it up. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. James has got his second basket of the game.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
Here is Ori. Holiday attacking. Pass to Ori. Back to James. Another shot. And it's good on the way in.
You know, LeBron is good at the fundamentals, but just so great at reading where the rebound is coming off and grabs that one for a second chance opportunity.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Holiday, here we go. From 11 feet away.
I knew LeBron.
Pass to LeBron. Baltimore moving that ball around.
Wow.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. The three from Harden.
That's not a foul?
Now Meng pulls it in.
Darn.
Chicago with the ball.
Yo, I was about to say.
And here's Bird. They get it again.
Yo.
In the corner, it's James. And a little luck that time, but it drops. LeBron's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement.
I can't even be mad about this game. This nigga got almost all 99.
Holiday looking for an opening. Lets a floater go. James, no good. Chicago leading by 9.
I'm pulling it, joint.
LeBron, no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holiday.
Why would you go to that side, man?
Reverses. And Griffin sends it back.
Yeah, he's pulling that joint.
And LeBron James with the 3. He's got 9.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Chicago. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
Yeah.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former #2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and
look at that jam.
No way.
I mean, just beautiful.
Never get tired of LeBron James
and all these
in
niggas
the air doing wonderful things.
To the inside. Ball's knocked loose.
Yo, bro.
And stolen by Yao. LeBron trying to free himself up.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Here's Green.
Wow.
Now with the
they do the dumbest stuff, yo.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Meng. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going. When they're
he pulling that joint on LeBron, and they let them hit that joint every time.
For LeBron.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
And it's Chicago scoring again.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
And so it's Chicago.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at the
into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Defensively, they have got. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, to me, the story of that first period was their rebounding.
Yeah, jumping out to a lead largely because they did the hard work on the glass. So you love the passion in the early part of this game that they're playing with.
Why is my dude on the right?
it's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
Here's AI. Now here's Adams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19, already a physical specimen, and has only gotten stronger. Just a brutal presence down low.
And he sinks.
Oh, that could have been mine. Step up.
And plenty of bumping and elbowing inside as ever. Steven Adams strong enough, though, to come out on top of that battle.
Yeah, not shy at all about contact. Grew up the youngest of 18 children. He had to hit above his weight for over a decade. Now he's got the upper hand.
One. Oh, that's all.
And a wide open look for AI. Good. Great play by Lillard to
Yo.
AI's got his first bucket in this one.
Better.
But they get it back. A nice shot by Bird.
And with the success they've had rebounding, right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Baltimore calls time here.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Baltimore making a switch here. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Baltimore with the ball.
Well, this nigga hit the zone.
Harden right side. Adams with it. He's picked up by James.
Stay at the three-point line.
Lillard.
What?
And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Why would you run in? All you had to do is stay at the three-point line.
Another 3 for Chicago.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here is Lillard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
A shot by LeBron, no good.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter.
And they letting him.
Gotta be
at
him just a bit.
They let this nigga
and
hit
he
with
can
him.
smell blood in the water. Excellent.
Yo.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. They need this. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Again, James missing.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Pass to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Here's James.
Quick.
And LeBron throws it down. Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Harden, no good.
That was a good release.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
And James throws it down hard.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
Get him.
Harden outside.
He doing that dumb part. Like, look at this.
And stolen by Yao.
And
here's Bird from the arc.
Into the ball.
The shot, no good.
Yo, Yao just pushed my man.
Lillard outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
They be helping so hard.
Another one falls for Chicago.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been.
Oh, I was about to say.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, third turnover of the quarter. and he has got to value that basketball more.
Baltimore making a switch here. And here's Bird for three. And James pulls it down.
And lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. He just can't buy a bucket right now. It's foolish leaving anyone that wide open from outside the arc. The D has got to be better.
Technical pull, yeah. Yo, did you see what Blake just did?
But that three is off the mark. There's the lob to Towns. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Enjoyed that unselfish play from Holiday for that swing pass to the open teammate.
Pass to Griffin. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Bird from the arc.
Oh, but they called a foul on me, though. Wow.
That's his first foul. Bird outside. Green with the rebound.
Crazy.
Yeah, and something we always talk about,
that's backcourt.
Shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it
look.
You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And so it's LeBron James making things happen. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Excuse me.
Holiday with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Harden on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass, and a contested three is not your objective. One more, maybe.
To the middle. The kick out to Holiday.
And the crazy thing is, you've been playing with them the whole time.
And James throws it down.
You haven't switched nobody yet.
How fast was LeBron James off the roll there to the rim?
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Here's Harden on the wing. 6 to shoot. This one
bucket.
For 3.
Come on.
And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And I love whenever Ori rises up from there. His jump shot is so pure, the D has to respect it.
Good D.
Tonight. Here's LeBron. Good on the 13-footer. LeBron's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half, minus that one miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
For real. They got to be playing against niggas like this.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down the three-pointer he takes right now.
Excuse me.
Baltimore making a switch here. And so Holiday will bring it up for Baltimore. Knocked away.
Look at this.
And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop.
LeBron James out sprinting up the floor, his 16th season, still getting after it.
James right side. Pass to Towns. LeBron trying to free himself up. Towns, no luck.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Yo, like they're pushing my players and everything.
Security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
They got there and called fouls on me though. When I do it.
Just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Here's LeBron. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. The first free throw is good.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit. It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Yo, like, what is that?
And here they go. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Crazy. That's about the fourth time this nigga done got his takeover.
When Blake Griffin has vision of the floor, he exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Here's Harden on the wing.
James, come on.
It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Harden's got 5 now.
I knew he was giving it to him.
That's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
I was thinking he got on to him.
1:32 left in the third.
No.
To LeBron. And stolen by Yao.
I thought freaking LeBron would, god darn,
Johnson
post
outside.
up.
The rebound by Harden. Thompson way outside. They grab their own miss. Fires the three.
Come on.
Harden shot.
God darn.
This just doesn't seem to be his night,
2K,
or his team's for that matter
2K
either.
really be tripping.
And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out. Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
And Holiday has it in the corner. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
Give it to him,
Just
Clay.
5 on the clock.
Give it to him, Clay.
Thompson, and no one's around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5
all them niggas shots
are from beyond the arc.
I know you do.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no.
Somebody step up.
James fires from way outside. No good with the tip. Down low.
I see you,
nice
boy.
Shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Clay can be a matchup problem at the 2-guard spot with that kind of size. And score over the top of defenders on the interior.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass
at
both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And then uses.
And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
One more quarter. What time is it?
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Can't block it, bruh. Right. Oh, snap. Right in my hand.
And throwing it down with one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. AI outside.
Bucket.
Lillard from outside.
Come on, bro.
And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Going, too. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. You know 2K be cheating, boy.
His shooting has been outstanding here.
I guess no way.
They're up in this game.
Let me see, right? Try strip me.
And taken away by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
With nobody else.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here, battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
I was going to say very out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Baltimore moving that ball around.
How did
Back to Green. AI with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively.
Right on y'all, Big
Green
Mahan.
slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Until you ready to pull up.
And again, no good by Chicago.
No. What the freak is you doing?
Three-pointer, Lillard.
That
Johnson
was on
with
me.
the block. Pulls up.
Yo, he pulled it up.
Baltimore
Yo,
with the rebound. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. That shot by
Yo, I
Caldwell
like his
Pope,
shot,
no
though,
good.
for real.
In the corner, it's James.
Out of bounds? Come on, man.
And the
I
shot
can't
goes
even
in.
block it. The nigga tired. LeBron is tired
LeBron's
him out.
got 48.
Just again, LeBron James, his size, his speed, just impossible to stop. So hack away.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Green. Now Adams.
Like, look at
Just
how are they pushing out the paint like that?
Makes it off the glass.
They're doing
And
stupid.
that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Griffin playing with heart like
I
slams
know.
that one home right now,
He
dominating.
let the nigga bounce right in front of me.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
We're going.
Baltimore on offense.
Yo. Oh, good D.
To the middle.
No.
And
Stay at the three-point line, bruh.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Fouling like
Yeah.
that isn't how
That's
you get back in
special.
the game.
And Bird, here we go. Yow, that's good.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the
I
ball
fouled
in a
him.
spot where he knows he can do
knew
something
it.
with it.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply
goddamn
lofting
cold.
these inside shots up and in.
Lillard scanning the floor. And taken away by Johnson. It's
Give me that.
deflected. It's stolen by Adams.
They're trying to push me
Green.
back court.
And here's
Go to the
Caldwell
three-point
Pope,
line.
Defended by
Give it-
Griffin. On the wing, Thompson. Shot to
Play.
stop the
Oh, that's
run.
early. Oh, he's still
Traps
here,
in the
bro.
tray.
Yeah, this is what the offense is designed to do. Get a guy like
Good
Klay
D.
Thompson in the situations where he's got great confidence to come through.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
Give us one. Come on.
James covering.
Give us another one.
And Baltimore hits again from
You
deep.
have to wait.
You just can't allow good looks like that from beyond the arc. That's just
That nigga
inviting all
shot. Yeah.
kinds of trouble.
Yo.
Connects from
Nigga hit one with Yow.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little
don't
gamesmanship
do it,
from
Tom.
range could force both defenses to maybe extend
do it,
out
Tom.
a little further.
Oh, that's
And it's Lillard missing.
ah, give me that
Another
goddamn.
missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the
No.
fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Yeah, and in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Thompson. 3-point.
I hate that, man.
He's off on that.
I hate that so
And
much.
Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
When they be stumbling.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for two. Bird hits them both.
Hmm.
51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lillard, right side. They kick it out to
I don't know if he
Green.
can shoot threes or not, but he's pulling it
And
with
the
him.
miss by Baltimore.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Baltimore, the foul.
That's crazy.
And both free throws good for
So he's been
LeBron.
playing with these niggas the whole game.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Try to get it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And
oh, that's dirty. I thought Damian Lillard blocked that joint.
And this is how you.
Yo, I will say they wait so long to pass it in.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game, or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Shot it.
Bird outside.
Knock it.
Lillard with the rebound.
Oh no, not to him.
From beyond the arc, and then
there you go.
Yeah, Bird never ceases to amaze. His ability to score with a hand in his
they wouldn't let me shoot it.
Multiple defenders.
They petty.
A testament to his focus and his talent.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them.
You're freaking dead.
In enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right.
Well, I want to go back.
They controlled the game and just completely
I'm gone. I got
out of it. That